Dante, what happened with the NBA this weekend?
Lots of buyouts.
Drummond, Lakers.
Andre Drummond went to the Lakers. Yeah,
Is that a big deal?
I mean, it helps them.
Yeah.
I think that was the best spot for him. It was either going to be Lakers or Celtics. I personally really didn't want him on the Celtics. I wouldn't have been upset if he signed with us because it's someone and it's more depth.
Better than Daniel Tice.
But better than Daniel Tice, yeah, and I think he's also would be an upgrade over Tristan Thompson. But the main reason why I didn't want him is because if he came to Boston, it would have been because he would have had a starting role because that just was a guarantee. And Robert Williams wouldn't be starting, and he should be
They
starting.
should give that kid more time. He's doing good.
I think he started the last
Time Lord.
Time Lord. He needs more Time Lord. He started the last 2 games. He had almost 5 times 5. He had like 7, 7, 6, 5, and 3 against the Bucks. Like he's a really solid player. He just needs playing time. And if Andre Drummond came to Boston, he would have gotten that taken away from him.
He's I mean definitely starting over Wagner.
Easily.
Yeah,
Easily. The only person I think would start over him, and I still think it's a possibility, is Tristan Thompson, but he shouldn't.
Yeah.
Robert Williams is the best center on the Celtics.
Probably.
But Drummond going to
The Lakers.
I mean, does it
It's not a
equalize
bad backup.
LaMarcus Aldridge going to the Nets? That's just so fucking stupid. Like, I understand. I'm not that type of person to be like, well, if they win this year, it's not a real ring. Like, I'm not going to say that. But, like, I think it's ridiculous how the NBA allows players like this to just get bought out and just freely be able to go where they want. I know it sounds stupid, like you should be able to decide where to go, but, like, Nets and Lakers are just getting every big name buyout guy. It's like, I'm not saying that like I'm salty, like we didn't get any of those guys. Like, I could care less, but just in general, like I just think that's ridiculous. Because you know the Nets are gonna make it.
Just like the Warriors.
It's Lakers.
You know the Lakers are gonna make. The only team that can stop the Lakers is the Clippers. But I think the Lakers are better. It's just you're beating us, Lakers Nets in the finals. We know that's what's gonna happen.
I mean,
Like,
don't talk like you don't want that matchup.
No,
for 7 games.
But I'm just saying they're
That'd be
making it
sick.
so
That'd be
obvious.
sick.
It's making it so obvious that that's what's gonna happen. They're not giving us any like, oh,
My
what
bad.
if the Bucks beat the Nets? What if
I mean,
the Clippers
the
beat the Lakers? Like we know that's not gonna happen.
I will say this about the Bucks: this is the first year Giannis is kind of leveling himself for the playoffs. He won his back-to-back MVPs. He's not.
I
putting
think
up,
the Bucks look a lot better this year than they have. In
I think
previous
even
years.
though the record is
will
not,
say that.
even though the record's not there, I think
But
you
I
know
still-
shoring up for the playoffs with Drew Holiday and tow now, with a fully not exhausted Giannis, I think that team's gonna be
No, they're in a
sneaky.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think they're the second best team in the East. I think they're better than the Sixers, but they're still not on the same level as the Nets. Like it's Lakers next, Nets interchangeable, and then drop off next best team. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. But whatever. Let them play off in the finals.
It's a star-studded league.
The NBA, because if you think about the finals, the Nets alone have like 6 former All-Stars. Then you get to the finals, you're gonna have like 10 total former All-Stars.
an all-star team.
Like
It's an all-star
that's
game.
literally like the NBA.
Yeah, Drummond
wants that so bad.
I mean, that's not bad for
No,
viewership.
I'm saying
That's
they
what-
want.
I mean,
everyone's
isn't
gonna
that what you
watch
want
it.
though in a league that you have your best players playing in the
No,
finals?
you're right. No, I mean this is why they push for Cavs Warriors all the time because it's a draw.
Yeah.
You want it to be like
There's so many storylines. I get it. But
mean, the
like,
NBA
you
playoffs
looked at the Lakers Heat last year. Like the ratings weren't good. Like
Awful.
no one really cared about the Heat. That's just how it works. It's a business.
I mean, people will watch Lakers Nets.
People,
I mean, shit,
even if
I'm
you
gonna
don't
watch it.
even if
Yeah.
you're not a big Lakers Nets or just a
you're gonna
NBA
watch
fan,
it.
you're gonna
gonna
watch
watch it.
it. Because you're gonna be familiar. You know who LeBron is. You know who KD is at least. Then James Harden, Kyrie. You have so many storylines. Harden going for his first ring. Kyrie beating LeBron. KD beating LeBron, getting his 3rd ring. LeBron going for 5. AD going for 2. You got so many storylines. So many people winning their first rings. Blake, LaMarcus, Andre Drummond. Like, come on! It's basically written.
Yeah.
It's written for you. Like,
I'm praying for one of them to lose in the playoffs.
it would
somehow.
if the Nets lost in the playoffs before the finals,
Not the NBA,
Twitter
something to do about it.
would
See, no shit.
explode.
Yeah,
It
I'd
would
rather-
explode.
I'd rather
It's
the
gonna
Nets
be rigged
lose.
for them all to make it to the finals.
No shit.
I 100% agree.
I don't think it's gonna be rigged.
But it's not going to be completely rigged. But they're going to be in their favor.
They're taking
gonna
Tony.
be in
They're
their
taking
favor.
Tony.
Tony Brothers.
They're taking him out of prison. They're gonna
If
freaking.
you got Celtics Nets, Tony
Were you
Brothers
about
is
to say
officiating
Tony
3 of
Dungy?
those
It
games.
was.
I don't know. It's just crazy. We'll see what happens. I mean,
So-
injuries, this and that.
I mean,